What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Smitty here. My very first inaugural game, getting into this NBA Playgrounds here. Now, this is not a final representation of the final build of the game. From what I had saw on IGN, it said this is basically like a beta kind of build of the game. And I mean, I definitely saw and felt the roughness while playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, the player movement to an extent, the ball handling, the way guys would miss shots, you know, at times it was a bit, you could definitely see where they still got to do some tuning and still got to do some refining. But nevertheless, getting into this game here, got Jabari Parker and Chris Paul, that's who I'm running with in this first game, going up against Kevin Love and Goran Dragic. Now, I definitely need, this first game I went up against a guy, seems to be pretty seasoned in it, because the story of this game for me was turnovers, and a lot more turnovers. I mean, dude was picking me apart with the steals. He was getting a lot of steals on me, a lot of knockaways, as you guys are clearly going to see. I mean, I'm down 5-0, can't really do much if I'm not able to get to that ball. And once again, I'm just starting to get acclimated to the controls, because I wasn't able to play a tutorial, so didn't have the opportunity to, go into an exhibition, feel out controls, feel out how players are, differences and things like that in terms of what they are capable of or not in terms of the way this game plays and feels. But, just playing it straight up as is, and I gotta basically go with the trial by fire procedure of learning this game. So it's all good. It's gonna pay off in the long run. But I'm out here trying to get on the board, and I finally get some solid points. Tie the game up with CP3, comes away with the 3. And once again, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out how should I play defense. Should I be more patient? Should I be more assertive? Try and get my hand in there and stop them. Plus, I was trying to defend that hot spot as you see there, where they can double up on points on the dunk there. And that was a bad miss right there by CP3, hitting the side of the backboard there. I don't have a chance to stop that dunk, y'all. I got Chris Paul. Jabari Parker got knocked on the deck. Chris Paul's not a shot blocker, so he's more about picking. He's more about getting those steals. And that's, once again, getting stole from many times over, multiple times over, I should say. It's not gonna help my cause at all. So I'm up here jumping around, getting a feel for the controls. Like I said, this game was a very rough one here for me, guys. So I just tried to make do as best as I could. I started to get the hang of things a little bit. So, but this guy here, he's played this game. My opponent here has played the game a bit more than I have, and going through, moving the ball around the court, getting buckets, and that's another thing as well that I gotta work on too, is understanding my block timing and going up for the blocks accordingly, because while it does have that NBA Jam feel, it's not truly NBA Jam. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has the appeal of it, but the game feels differently. It feels and flows different. So, and it is a little bit of, sim element to an extent there, because of how shots are made and missed. Like, you seen the first shot I took in the game, airball the layup. That next layup you seen me take there, he hit the rim directly underneath. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have that stuff happen in NBA Jam back then. You know what I mean? Or even NBA Street. So, or I should say, typically you didn't in NBA Street. So, you see they came away with the dunk. I got a dunk of my own. I can't wait till I get a master of these controls and get a real good hang for it. So in that way, I'm pretty sure I can do a lot more things as far as stick work. But right now, trying to make do with just passing, because I don't have as much of a handle on the dribble mechanics. So problem here is that I'm not, not good with the ball handles, and even when I try to pass it, these guys are, and I think it may be something that'll be tuned in terms of the game, because sometimes right when I complete the pass, they swipe it right then and there. Like, I'm not even able to perform a dribble move, as this guy does a self alley-oop on me there. But I would need to be able to perform, you know, I need to be able to perform my own moves in the open court, you know, like be able to perform a move at least. Like be able to, whether if I can swing my elbows to clear some space, if that's something that I can do, then fine, I'll definitely do that. You know, I don't know if that's a tactic or not, so that's without, you know, without having a practice mode that I could go into, or at least play exhibition. And all I got is online at the moment, just online matches. That's something that, you know, I can only learn by trial, you know, trial by fire. And plus, I just gotta pay attention to the loading screen where it shows the control options at, and see what I have available to further help me out here. So, as this game is winding down, got 14 seconds left in the game. They got a 6-point margin on me. You know, I'm trying doing something, but once again, these guys are steal the ball from me here, and they score another 3. Basically padded those stats. They put the nail in the coffin on me. I just gave that last second heave to try and make the score a little bit closer, but wasn't able to. So, guys, that's it for this video. I'll be back with more. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back on the next one. Take care. Peace.